Hey guys, Shadney back with another process video, and today's video is going to be super fun, or I mean today's layout, photo, whatever, story. Um, I have this hysterical photo of India, my cousin holding India so that we could take a picture of her with the Grinch, and every year, this place here in Oklahoma City, they do little holiday I don't know what you'd call it, like little holiday experiences. Um, this one is called North Pole Adventure, and it's set up as if you're going to the North Pole, and there is all sorts of fun things. You get to write letters to Santa, you get to play games like as if you're an elf. There's lots of photo opportunities with sleighs and characters and all sorts of little sets made up. You can have pictures taken with Mrs. Claus. You can get milk and cookies are part of it. Like, it's part of the fee that you pay to get in. You get free milk and cookies. Usually there's this big area set up with this fake snow to play in. There's the last couple of years there's been a big blow up like moonwalk, but it is like a globe, like a snow globe, that the kids can get in and play in. Sometimes there's fake reindeer and sometimes there's real reindeer. This year, the year we went last year, 2019, there was real reindeer, which was really cool. And then, of course, at the very, very end, there's always Santa. And there's a part where there's like the elves build the toys in the toy shop, and they get a little free toy that goes with it, and it's this whole like interactive thing. And then this was the new part of it last year. This has never been there before, was the Grinch, and they gave them like Nerf guns, and the Grinch was stealing Christmas, and the kids got to shoot the Grinch with the Nerf guns. So it was kind of hysterical. And India loved it until she had to stand next to the Grinch, and she really thought it was the Grinch because his mask was very realistic. So she did not want part of the photo. Sorry, long story, just to explain that, but I just thought it was hysterical photo, so it had to get scrapped. So what I did was I went through some of my Christmas scraps and just pulled out a bunch of green in different shades. And some of these scraps, this paper is printed on a little bit shiny material, or not material, paper, but it's got like a shiny coating to it. So I did not ink any of the edges of this layout, just so you know, because it wouldn't have stuck. I could have pulled out like a StazOn ink pad and inked the edges, but then it would have been really stark black, and I just didn't think it needed it. So we do just kind of rough up the edges a little bit just to pull them up and give it some more texture, and just layer everything together. This frame, the pom-pom frame, is from the Hey Santa collection from Crate Paper. That's the new collection they put out this year, and I'm super excited. I really love this collection, and I bought 2 packages of those frames because I really love the pom-pom frames. So I wanted to make sure to get enough that I could use them as much as I want. Sorry guys, I don't know what is wrong with my throat today. Like, I'm not sick, I just am really croupy this morning. I don't understand. So I'm just layering all these pieces together. Behind the frame, I did add a layer of fun foam just to make, I don't know how to explain it, because of how the pom-poms sit on the frame, like around the edge of the frame. If you laid the frame down completely flat, the pom-poms would like go at a weird angle. So if you add foam behind it, they'll lay down a little flatter in like a more pleasant way, if that makes any sense. So the next thing I want to do is I've got this adorable little resting Grinch face wood veneer from my shop. And the link will be down in the description if you are interested in it at all. But I just wanted to use it for this photo because I mean it's hysterical. So, and the look that the Grinch is giving is definitely a resting Grinch face. So I added that across the top of the frame and added just a tiny bit of foam behind it to level it out. And I pulled out this little flare that says ho ho ho, and I think that flare is from a flare for buttons. I'm pretty sure, because it is a metal flare. And if you're interested in that, she is on Etsy, and I can try to add the link below for that as well, for a flare for buttons. And she's got a lot of really cute flare buttons. And then that little girl is from Hobby Lobby. She is like a puffy sticker. I'm not sure if it was from the regular sticker set. I think it's from the Christmas section. And it's one I got last year, but I did get a package this year. And I think they're a little bit different colors, maybe. I'm not sure. They might be exactly the same because I used a girl just like her on another layout, but I thought her green was a little bit different this year. Anyways, she's my favorite of these LOL girls from Hobby Lobby's LOL girls, if that makes sense. She's my favorite because I feel like she looks like India the most. Her big poof ball hair on top of her head is just totally India's hair. So I just always have to add her. I think she's super cute. So what I'm doing right now is a lyric from the Grinch song. And it's I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5 foot pole. And I just thought that was perfect for this because India does not want to be near him whatsoever. So it's kind of perfect. And I just pulled out these really fun green glitter thickers. I did not pre-lay out how they were going to fit together. So it just, thankfully, I was lucky enough. It just worked out just perfectly. I did run out of A's. I didn't make sure before I started that any of the letters, I had enough of any of them. So I did run out of A's, but I just used the letter Q and trimmed off the bottom to make the A, the last A I needed. And then filled in the rest up here. They didn't have like little dashes or anything, but there's a ton of little just dots, like period dots in this thicker set. So I just used the little dots to, like, as if they were dash marks to make the 39.5 foot as like one big long word almost. And then I pulled out the little white thickers from one of the Paige Evans collections and used those to do the I wouldn't touch you with across the top. And then just finished out the title like that. And this, again, it just fit perfectly. It just happened. And so I'm working out. Oh, you can see over there to the right, I wrote it all down on a sticky note so that I wouldn't get confused and do the words wrong or spell anything wrong or anything like that, especially if I'm going backwards or anything like that. Everything would just work out in the right formation for the words and the letters and all of it. So and I also went ahead and added the date on there as well so that I wouldn't forget to add the date on here, which I can't remember if I actually did add the date or not, but it's there in case either way. And then as soon as the title's done, pretty much the title is the biggest part of the embellishing for this. There's not a whole lot that I add after that, but just a little bit more. No, I take it back. There is a good amount that I add after that. And I just move this girl around until I find actually the exact perfect spot for her. She ends up being like fitting in the edge there, just kind of nestles in perfectly. So that worked out really great. And I just used Stampin' Dimensionals to adhere her down. She'd lost some of her adhesive in being moved a couple times. And I mean, she was older anyway, so it wasn't a huge deal or anything. Oh, sorry, guys. So then after this, it's just finishing up with embellishing. I pull out all the green, what are they called? Little enamel sprinkles. Sorry. Epoxy sprinkles. That's what they're called. Sorry. My brain is not with it. And this one has the wood buttons. And so I'm just kind of moving things around, trying to figure out where I want all these embellishment pieces. That fun, it looks like it's a cork. It's a, what's it called? A chipboard. And it looks like cork. It is from a Freckled Fawn chipboard set. And then I just went through and found a ton of green little embellishments and pieces and stuff. And none of those are in my Christmas stuff. It was just in my regular bits and pieces bin. So I just went through and found the right colors. If you've not seen any of my like room tours or anything like that, or seen any videos where I've talked about it, the way I like to organize my supplies, some people I know will organize based on manufacturer, some people will organize based on color, different things like that. It all depends on how you scrapbook and how your brain works when you're scrapbooking. Whenever I'm doing a layout, I don't think, man, I really need something green here. I usually think I need a little sprinkly bit here, or I need like a bigger piece right here, or I need some paper over here. So that's how I organize my products, is more like the type of product it is. My sequins are kind of together. My washi is all kind of together. My like sticker sheets are all kind of together. My chipboard's together. And then for this, I call it my sprinkly bin. It's like all my smaller pieces, puffy stickers and enamel and epoxy and enamel dots, and just any of those little bits and pieces go in this bin. So whenever I need some embellishments, I just kind of rifle through that bin and find what I want. Those little green hearts are felties from the Whimsy Fox Crafts shop on Etsy. I'm not going to link her below in this video just because she is taking a little bit of a break. And has put her shop on vacation mode, sorry. So whenever she is back, I will let you guys know and link you up. But for right now, she is not there, so we are not going to link her up. Because I don't want... yeah, anyways, sorry. And then I pulled out these cork hearts. Are so fun. They're from Christina Sorge at the Redefined Creative Shop. She's got a fancy laser cutter as well and does some really cool wood veneer, and she does a bunch of stencils and acrylic, and then she does these really cool cork hearts and stars, and they are my absolute favorite. So I need to order some more of them. But I've been using them on a lot of layouts lately, and I just love that extra texture that's a little bit different. It gives it a little bit different color, but still you get the dimension and it's like you get the texture, like the thickness of like a wood veneer, but it's not just a wood veneer, which is really cool. And I believe you can stamp over the cork as well. I've not tried it, but I've seen other people stamp on cork before, so I think that would be really cute as well for these. So lastly, I just go in and add a few little enamel dots. I won't say lastly. What I just did was go in and add a few little enamel dots, and they are like glitter dots from a Stampin' Up set. I don't know if it's one that's current or not. And then I'm going in and adding some little buttons. Really, I'm just loading up on all the little green embellishments in these like brighter green kind of colors. So these are teeny tiny little buttons that I added in. And I don't know why I'm out of frame for so long. Oh, I'm going through wood veneer. Okay, so then I went through the ugly Christmas sweater contest wood veneer pack, and I got the ugliest little buttons from that set and added them in here, and I thought that was hysterical. So, because, you know, the Grinch is not traditionally pretty, but he's also ugly on the inside for, you know, till the end of the movie or the book or whatever you're paying attention to. So I just thought that was kind of silly and was a different way to use that ugly Christmas sweater set without having to have the sweaters. And really, I think that's about it. I don't know why I keep getting out of frame. I think I'm trying to decide what else I want to do. Oh, I need the tiny word stickers. So I was showing you on that book, I pulled out the snarky one, which is like my favorite. It's the Tim Holtz tiny phrase sticker, small talk or something like that, or chit chat maybe, but this is the snarky version, and I can't remember exactly what it says. I can't see it from here. I'm doing this on my phone, so it's very small, but I'm trying to get out phrases that kind of coordinate with the idea of what's going on. I know one of them talked about like, too bad, suck it up kind of thing. This is my cup of care. Oh, look, it's empty. So I thought that was kind of funny. And then this one, I think is the one. Oh, and then I pull out, so Stampin' Up! Does these skinny little foam strips. Like, basically, so you could do a, like a shaker pocket or something. And I don't use them a lot just because I don't want to waste them, but I use them for little tiny strips like this, like the little word strips. So I use that just to kind of add a little bit of dimension to those ones. And it says, I'm sorry. And by sorry, I mean, get over it. So I thought that was really funny as well. It goes well with the whole idea of the layout, and the Grinch in general, just him as a person. And then I had one more. The pity train has just derailed at the corner of Bucket Up and Move On. So that's what that one says. And then, of course, I have to pull the Nouveau drops out. So I think I do 2 different colors of Nouveau drops for this. I can't remember. Oh, maybe not. This one, I think it's called Pioneer Green. And it is a vintage drop. It's just a little bit matte. Sorry. It's like a lighter bright green, but it's matte. It dries to a matte finish. And then I finally used my giant date stamp. I was so proud of myself. I like set it out on my desk specifically to use it because I bought it so long ago and I've never actually used it. So I did go ahead and add the date using that giant date stamp, and then I will go in and add the Nouveau drops now so that at the very, very end, so I hopefully don't have a chance to mess them up. So that's pretty much the layout. I will go in and add those. And then I wanted to go in and add some of these green word stickers, but I don't think I end up adding any of them. So if you liked this layout, or in my crazy random brain, sorry, it's been crazy lately. If you like this video, please hit the like button. That really does help my channel out, and it helps YouTube understand that they should suggest it to more people. And if you liked and want to see more videos, sorry, my brain is not with it today. If you want to see more videos, you can hit subscribe and hit the bell notification so you're notified every time I post a new video. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and happy scrapping. Bye.